Hi, friend. Welcome back to my News PH channel, where I bring you the latest and most exciting news about the newest additions to the Philippine military.
Be strong.
I received good information about the possible delivery of Guarani 6x6 armored vehicles to the Philippines. After months of negotiations between the parties involved, government and company, Germany, through the Government Office for Export Controls, lifted its embargo on 6 components manufactured in the country and used by the 6x6 Guarani medium-wheeled armored personnel carrier, allowing its export to the Philippines. A Brazilian defense page reported that Germany had already lifted an export ban for German-made systems, including Brazilian-made Iveco Guarani 6x6 armored vehicles that were bound for delivery to the Philippines. 5 vehicles will be shipped out of Brazil in the coming weeks, while the 23 other vehicles are in different states of manufacturing and will be delivered immediately. The remaining 23 Guarani 6x6 armored vehicles have started production and are expected to be completed in the first half of 2024, i.e., within the agreed deadline. It would be remembered that Israel's Elbit Systems won a contract to supply 28 6x6 wheeled armored personnel carriers, with Iveco Latin America's Guarani 6x6 armored vehicle selected by Elbit Systems due to their cooperation in its development and delivery for the Brazilian Army. Previously, Elbit Systems provided another option. If Iveco's Guarani 6x6 delivery failed, 28 Pander II 6x6 ready units would be sent to the Philippine Army to replace the failed Guarani 6x6. Germany's export ban on Brazilian-made products with significant German content was earlier reported as a retaliation against Brazil due to the latter's lack of cooperation in selling 35mm ammunition for the Oerlikon GDF autocannons for Ukraine's fleet of Flakpanzer Gepard self-propelled anti-aircraft gun systems. But the report from Brazil says that the Philippines was the actual target of the export ban due to human rights issues during the time of former President Duterte. This is surprising since Germany sold Diehl Defense AIM-9L I-1 Sidewinder missiles, Hensoldt TRS-3D and Sharp-Eye radars, and many other weapon systems and components to the Philippines during the term of former President Duterte. Diehl Defense is even actively marketing its Iris-T surface-to-air missile system to the Philippines for Horizon 3 requirements. So it still remains to be seen if the embargo was indeed targeting the Philippines or Brazil, as earlier reported. Guarani 6x6 armored vehicle APCs are being procured under the Wheeled Armored Personnel Carrier Acquisition Project of the Philippine Army, a Horizon 2-phase priority project under the revised AFP modernization program. The 5 vehicles are expected to be delivered to the Philippines soon. It remains to be seen if the integration of Elbit-supplied systems will be made in the Philippines. The Philippine Army expected the delivery of 28 such vehicles, acquired under the Wheeled Armored Personnel Acquisition Project, awarded to Elbit Systems Land and C4I, which will integrate Elbit Systems into the Guarani vehicle. A commission of military engineers from the Brazilian Army Manufacturing Directorate, headed by Major General Tails Villela, and a team from Iveco Defense Vehicles, IDV, held a meeting at the company's facilities in Set Lagoas, Minas Gerais, to address technical discussions and administrative arrangements for the implementation of improvements in the armored 6x6 Guarani, a project called Guarani 2.0. The Guarani strategic program undergoes a constant evolution based on the experiences of production, operation, and maintenance. The simplest changes are implemented at manufacturing and, subsequently, on vehicles already in use. Military engineers from the Manufacturing Directorate, led by Div. General Tails Villela, during a visit to the IDV factory in Set Lagoas, the Guarani 6x6 armored vehicles have been handed over by Iveco Latin America to Elbit Systems for integration of Elbit supplied equipment. The Guarani 6x6 wheeled armored personnel carriers are expected to be delivered to the Philippines in the coming weeks.